I am half Korean, and my mom was born in Korea, and my dad was an American soldier, and they met. And there's me here and my cousins. And I love this photo because you just see how we are embraced by our family, but that wasn't always the case with all half Korean kids. It wasn't until I was 9 when I started realizing people looked at me differently. So then I thought, I'm Korean, I'm Korean. Then when I came to Korea at an older age and I realized, nobody looks at me like I'm Korean. And I'm sure, everyone has these questions about identity. When we do talk about mixed race, it becomes a more and more common question, especially as the world becomes more globalized. I moved around a whole lot, and so my community was my family. It wasn't until I was much older when I started having these questions, like, why do people look at me differently? Where do I fit in? Am I Korean? Am I American? Am I white? What am I, right? I originally came to Korea because I was interested in diplomacy. I thought, okay, I can fix things between North and South Korea and the US. I'm also going to rescue North Korean refugees, and I'll tackle human trafficking while I'm at it, write a few books. I started working, and it was only about 2 years in, maybe a year in, before I realized, whoa, I cannot work this kind of strict path. This initial love that I had for arts, entertainment, people, public speaking, kind of overcame me. I quit my job, kind of had a crazy couple 6 years. And I think during this time, I really had more time to think about myself and where I fit in. Now, why do I tell you all these things? What is the importance of me giving you my background? When you think about people and their history, when you think about those who don't know their history, maybe a perfect example is someone who's lost their memory. They've lost kind of who they are. Who am I, right? And that's a question sometimes we ask when we don't know our past or we don't know our family. And the more I do Halfie Project, or I meet adoptees, for example, sometimes we'll have some Korean adoptees who come back to Korea asking that question. Why? It's because it's part of your history. And if you don't know your history, you don't know your background, that can significantly decrease understanding who you are. I think it's part of human nature to want to know where are we from. And that basically comes down to what is my identity. I think you have your God-given identity, all made in the image of God. I think next you have your ethnic identity, where your DNA, your hereditary trait. And then I think you have your family identity. I'm a sister, I'm a daughter, I'm an aunt. This is part of your family identity, and maybe you don't look like your family, but you still have family, that's still part of your identity. And then you have your personal identity, which is what I make for myself. I'm a singer, I'm an actress, I'm a football player, whatever. So of course it's complex, of course it can take your whole life, and I think it's totally worth it, because this is who you are. I wanted a name that was neutral, right? Because I don't want to eliminate either side. This is to allow people who maybe feel in between. As for people with mixed race, I've noticed that sometimes you're very cautious what you say, what you call people who are mixed. And also, a lot of the terms used to describe half Koreans are all racially based. They're very racially tinged words. And the closest word that we can find today that people can use in common conversation is 혼혈. But even the term 혼혈 carries a kind of connotation between just mixed blood all the way to mixed breed. Again, the originals of half Koreans is not really a very happy origin. Today, I still call myself 혼혈 when I introduce myself to people, but depending on who you're talking to, the reaction can be different. It's a very weird conversation to have when you don't know what to call somebody. A word is just a word with what you want to express, and it's just a vehicle for my thought, my idea, and my concept. Whenever it comes to race or ethnicity, I think people can easily get up in arms about it, and we just wanted a safe place to have this dialogue. We have this in-between people groups, and it's not just with Korea, Vietnam, Laos, so many other countries where the US military has had bases in the past and repercussions of war. So all of these things we're interested in documenting and remembering, because that all has an impact. The echoes of history has an impact on how we live today as a society. And the purpose of Halfie Project is not to make you sad or be like, this terrible things happen to us, feel pity. It's really just to understand, because people are afraid of things they don't understand, and we can see that so easily in our political rhetoric today. And all we do are share people's stories. We're not political, and we're not trying to change things necessarily, but just to educate. Halfie Project, we try to create that space where it's okay to talk about these things, even if we can't really understand each other, to be able to put it into words and say, this happened to me, and then to acknowledge that. This can be really hugely lacking, especially in families or people who are mixed, because because that community that doesn't necessarily always exist. Why does it matter? You know, why is this important? Why do you care about this at all? Even if you maybe don't. Maybe you watch this whole thing and you want to forget about tomorrow. Okay, but I will promise you that at some point you're going to run into somebody who has this kind of story or has this kind of history. And we are all an enormous community on this planet, in short. And we're all connected in some way, even if we look really different or we don't speak the same language. And just by having these stories, I think can change mindsets or whole societies or the way we view each other. And so we're doing something really small and it's pretty niche. We understand that. But we do think that it has widespread repercussions. And that's kind of what our purpose is, to just share these stories and to educate. And hopefully other people who need a platform to speak out will feel safe to speak with us. So that in short is Halfie Project. So wrap it up there. Thank you guys very much.